Hi, my name is Jill. I channel healing messages and energy through the Archangelic realm. This morning I was guided to this book. It is Power Tools, or I say Angelic Power Tools by Hallie Daring. She channeled them through the Rose Order of Angels. I use them in healing sessions, but I was drawn back to the book, and I think we all, including me, need these reminders in these times where we can feel powerless, where moments of helplessness wash over us because of everything going on out there. We all have thoughts, and clearly some of those can get swirling right now in all the chaos and all the muck that's being stirred up by the everything. I don't get political in my videos, but we can all see, feel, hear what's going on in our world. Regardless of political affiliation, it doesn't matter. We're all being emotionally affected. And if our thoughts could just be calm for just a moment, it can recalibrate us, it can recenter us, it can reboot us. Thoughts are so powerful, and we can obviously use them for ourselves to rearrange us and put our body in a place of calm. And we can also use them to help other people. And there are other people who need us here in the United States. And so I'm going to read a paraphrased passage from this book. And it's kind of sort of explaining the mechanics of prayer. And I just like it. We'll see if you like it. Thoughts are very real. They can hurt or they can heal. They can chain us down or give us beautiful escape from our surroundings. I just felt an angel move down my right side. Whenever we are thinking with concentration, our thoughts literally appear above our heads in the form of little holograms. Thought forms are extremely potent and can take on a life force of their own. When a thought form has been created to assist another person, it leaves the thinker's energy field and flies straight to the person or people it is meant to help. If the thought form is healing, it becomes a dynamic force for change, protecting, defending, uplifting, balancing, and healing. Since our very beings are thought forms of the Creator, our healing thought forms can be one of the fastest, easiest, and powerful change agents. So even if you have just a minute to exhale, this is my Jin Shin Jitsu practice coming in. Exhale, breath begins with the exhale in that practice. Exhale down the front of the body. Inhale up the back, cleansing the spine. Our thoughts of healing and that breath are moving all the way to the first spark of light coming back from the sun. The sun's pulling down angelic energy, creative force energy, down over the front of the body with the exhale, going down to the center of Mother Earth. Inhale again up the spine, cleansing it with Mother Earth's love. Exhale, pulling down the heavens above. So we're pulling breath into our thought energy, the intent of breath, the thought. And if you exhale and inhale with that intent of connecting to the heavens above and to Mother Earth below with your spine, cleansing it with your breath, and then have one calming thought for yourself, which could merely just be, I am safe. So I'm saying it for all of us. We are safe. And then just close your eyes, and if you want to call it prayer, if you want to call it sharing thought forms, think of a population of people, a state in our United States, a city, someone that you love, someone that's hurting, and think calming thoughts for them. Think that everybody is safe, that our physical forms are safe, that our spiritual forms are free, that our souls are soothed by 1,000 angels, that the love of Mother Earth wraps around us in a hug and reminds us that we are all of this earth, no matter our affiliation. We are all of this earth, and we all deserve safety and peace and calm and food and warm. So that's what came through me to, I'm sharing with a certain state right now that is dealing with a lot of unrest. I'm sending that to Minnesota in this moment, sharing it, just imagining my thought forms reigning over the whole state of Minnesota. And that's just one person. I'm one person. We're all only one person, but every one person has power in their thoughts. Every single person has power in their thoughts. We are all of the creator, your creator, whatever you call your creator. We are all one. And this is Archangel Ariel with me right now the most. She's saying that we forget that we're all one when we are all trying to prove ourselves just to be ourselves, but there is no proving and being, just be. And remember the power of your thoughts. And I'm looking down because you can bounce out of this video now if you want. It's where the big channeled messages, but who knows, more might come. One never knows. So I'm looking down at angelic power tools that I pulled out in case you're interested. So Holly Daring channeled these through the Rose Order of Angels, and a friend of mine actually gifted these to me, so that brings extra loving power to these, right? And I use them in healing sessions. Some people don't even know. I place them on them and use them for their purpose. I'm going to show this one. I don't often use this in healing sessions, but I just love it. This is the goddess Isis, and I'm trying to hold it up so you can see in the sun glare. And I swear to you, the one day, I mean, I was tired, admittedly, but I swear this thing winked at me one time. So, okay, might have been a lot of fatigue, but so these are basically thought forms, solidified thought forms, and they are holographic, not in that they're holographic form in the disc, in that they put a holographic imprint in your aura to bring in the healing energies that Hallie channeled into these pictures. They are pixelated, can't remember, a crazy amount of dots, dot by dot by dot. She channeled these. And this is Isis, and she is really cool. Her eyes were really cool. And this just reminds us that we can connect to our higher state of consciousness and power within us. So a reminder of that. Power within us being our thoughts. Archangel Michael, because this one I used. So these next two I use the most. Archangel Michael. And I ask that the imprint of this, you feel Archangel Michael behind you, holding your shoulders, giving you strength, calming the mind, balancing that third eye that's become overworked through overthinking thoughts instead of the healing thoughts. Very much understood because we're human. So balancing that third eye, the whole mind, balancing the crown chakra, which is really just the area above your head where the thought forms come in, right? So getting some of that beautiful energy with the extra energy of the sun coming in behind me. And then, this is one of my favorites, and I'm actually going to read to you from the book from this, I think. So I'm going to hold this up now. This is the rose, the pink rose disc. Getting up to the spot that I can read to you. I'm going to hold that up, read to you, and then do a little bit of healing in your heart and your crown areas to balance them. So I will read to you what this does. So the pink rose disc is for healing present or past life trauma. So that's a lot of what I do in healing sessions, releasing trauma with the archangels at the cellular level, and this pink rose disc often assists. So it's for healing present or past life trauma related to violent, unfulfilled, or unhappy relationships, and for opening the mind, heart, and soul in such a way that you can experience and radiate true spiritual love. So this is why Ariel was coming in. She is very pink, connected to the heart chakra, and really is one of the strongest transmuters of emotional pain. And Ariel is the one who, in virtual or in-person sessions, pulls trauma out of your body at the cells, pulls it through my heart out my back, takes it up to the seraphim angels, transmutes it, and brings it back to you in the form of love. And it goes on to say it balances the heart and crown chakras. And when these areas are cleared, you can release tension and emotional extremes. Oh my goodness. We really need to release emotional extremes right now, right? The end result is inner tranquility and the ability to radiate unhesitating love. Oh, I love that. Unhesitating love. So may we all have unhesitating love for ourselves and one another, and our thought forms, our actions. And I am just going to get myself angled so I can get the sun coming through. Just close your eyes and receive receive the love of Ariel who is wrapping her wings around me. Receive the love that is imprinted in this disc from the channeling of Hallie. Receive the love of the Rose Order of Angels that helped her. Receive the love of the Rose Order of Angels connected to each archangel, all 12 of the Archangelic Choir. The Rose Order of Angels connected to each of the 12 archangels in the Archangelic Choir. So receive all of that love, and we'll just put our attention first to the crown chakra above the head. Just exhale down into the center of your heart. I like to say heart center instead of chakra, so just breathe from the center of your mind. Exhale down into the heart. Inhale back up again to the center of your mind. Exhale again. Now we're just going to ask that this pink love pink rose of Archangel Ariel who is coming in. Move down through your head, your cheeks, your chin, your neck, your shoulders, your upper arms, lower arms, your palms and fingers, down through the chest, the abdomen and all the organ systems, the hips. Exhaling, dropping everything, stopping loving thought forms to drop out at the hips. And this pink rose love moving through the thighs, the knees, the calves, the feet, ankles, and toes. And I'm receiving this as you're receiving it. I'm just holding it in my heart for just a moment. I needed this reminder as much as everybody else. We all are all moving through everything together, and we can connect to one another through our thoughts and let those thoughts be healing and loving and kind.